Hello everyone, I wanted to share with you a recent project that I completed. It's a travel theme baby book, so I hope you get some inspiration and enjoy the video. To create this altered book, I used a 1900s Encyclopedia Britannica, and then since there was some embossed on the cover, I just took some texture paper I purchased at Hobby Lobby and covered that up, and then I used a wooden plaque and hand stamped baby's name and the year that baby will be born. I did have to conceal the baby's name just for the family's privacy, but I Mod Podged everything, and I think the cover turned out really nice. This is a view from the side of the book. It shows the bound pages, and then we move into another shot of the bound pages, and it shows how I do bind them with laces and trims and things like that. And you'll also notice that there are holes in the book. I do have my husband drill the book for me so I can use some sort of seam binding to hold the book together so it doesn't just flop open. Here is the first page of the book, and I usually start the book with "And the story begins." This page is intended for mommy and her baby bump, but it could be used for any type of special photo or photo collage. So the next page is a space for the parents to write a little story about how they came up with baby's name. I always like to include some sort of pocket or an area for the parents to save the ultrasound photos. So that is what I've done here. I typically take a piece of scrapbook paper and I just fold it into a pocket, and I wish I could remember where I got that idea, but I believe it was someone on YouTube. If I remember, I will definitely put their channel down below. The next two pages are for the baby shower, and the couple will not find out the gender of their baby until the baby is born. They spent about 5 years trying to have a child, and finally that it happened for them. So I just went with a very simple. The sister-in-law that purchased the book said that she just wanted it to be gender neutral, so that is what I've tried to do. So for the baby shower pages, I try to leave a space for a special photo or photo collage, a place for journaling, and then some sort of pocket in order to save the invitation and other keepsakes. Okay, so the next two pages will be pages about the mommy and daddy. They just have a space for some important information about them and then a space for a photo. This page will be a space for baby's first footprints or handprints, or both, I guess, whatever they can fit onto the page. I really like the way this page turned out. It's for the ID card that the hospital puts onto the bassinet, and I just cut some of the strips off of the scrapbook paper I used and kind of layered that at the top of the page. This next page is to capture all the visitors, the dates that they visited, either in the hospital or at the couple's home. I included a page for a picture or a picture collage of the nursery, and I just loved that piece of scrapbook paper with the road on it. Since it is a travel theme, I just thought that was very appropriate. I just think this page is so cute. I made that roadside sign there, and then I just included a little camera charm on the nursery title. The next couple pages are for photos of the baby with the two puppy dogs that the family has, so those should probably turn out to be some pretty cute pages. Then we have a page for the baptism, and I just left a space for a special photo, room for journaling, special moments about the day, and then a pocket to save any photos or keepsakes or the invitation. This page is for baby's first haircut, and I included a little clear pocket for the parents to save a lock of hair. You'll see the cute little scissors charm there. And then I included a Tim Holtz, one of the antique looking frames. And I put some adhesive on the back of that so it would be easier for them to slide the picture in when the time comes, and then they can just peel the adhesive backing off and center it on the page. This page is intended for the first family photo with baby, and I used one of those mailing cards that you can place a photo in, and then I just cut a portion of it off. That way it opens up, and then when the time comes they can place a photo in there. I included adhesive on this as well. They can just peel it off and then close the frame. I really try to make this kind of interactive and fun for families, to include memories and photos and things like that. So I just really enjoy putting these baby books together. So here we have space for the family tree, and then you'll see a little space for baby. These are probably my favorite pages to create. I love creating baby's first birthday pages, and I just really try to make them very festive looking with lots of trims and ribbon and things like that. And I always include a pocket to save the invitation or other keepsakes, and then there's just a space for journaling and a space for a photo collage or a special photo. You'll see in the pocket here I include a lot of inserts, tags, postcards, journaling cards, and things like that, so the parents can capture special moments. Some of them are large enough you could even attach a photo to if you wanted to, but I think that just adds to the book as well. Here we have the growth chart. You can keep track of baby from birth to 1 year old, and I just thought the paper was so appropriate for this particular page. Then we have baby's first, and it's just a list of milestones in baby's life that the parents can record the date and some special information about it. This next page is to capture baby's shot record information, and I don't know if parents want to use the one from the doctor's office, so I just include one that I print out just in case, and then they can always attach that if they would like. Okay, so going with the theme of the book, it is a travel book, and apparently the couple love to travel. So I typically, as a gift to the recipient, I always include some bonus pages for them. And since they are big travelers, I included those pages in the travel section, so they would have lots of space to capture their vacations. And that suitcase scrapbook paper is so cute. I probably should mention the collections that I used, and I don't have them right in front of me, but I will put those in the description if anyone is interested. I think some of these papers are just adorable. I mean, look at this page. How cute is this? It's a stack of vintage looking suitcases, so I thought that would be appropriate for this book. And then they have some airplanes, and I believe the sister-in-law did request airplanes, so I tried to include quite a bit of airplanes. Then the final page for the vacation section is just another stack of the vintage suitcases. I just love those vintage suitcases. The next two pages will be for the monthly photos of baby, and I just thought they came out really adorable. I had these little stickers. They're vintage looking, and I thought they would be great. And I just stamped the month that she needs to put on the space, and I thought it just really turned out cute. The next page is for baby's first events, where parents can capture photos of baby's first events, and then we have first holidays, so they can capture baby's first holidays there. And finally we have the last page, and it's a pocket, and I just included some vintage postcards in there they can attach photos to, or they can journal some special moments. There's room for them to save any type of keepsakes they would like. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some inspiration, and thank you so much for watching.